back. Who remembers what we did last week? Nothing.
Totally.
We did nothing last week, and last game is even more so. Yeah, we don't know. So as you guys stand in this chamber, to be exact, you guys have just defeated your enemies here. There's the gentleman Clem Jasso shackled against the back wall, who's promised you guys a large reward if you return him home to his family. After that conversation, Lyeven very grimly kind of shudders and then says, "My queen needs me. I'll return later." And he just ducks out. He ducks out. He leaves the chamber the way you came.
Wait, where are you going?
Lyeven, come back.
He stops, he turns, he looks at you, Hebs, directly in the eye, and he just says, "Elsewhere." And then he disappears around the corner and up the stairs.
I vote we change his name from Lyeven to Lyeven.
Lyeven!
That's canon now, so everybody be sure to message Jason about it.
Well, we haven't had our group for a super long time, so I'm a little miffed, but okay.
You have two voices. You're so angry. Is the mother talking to you too?
It's the second personality in the house.
The queen is of many voices.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Lyeven left us.
So Lyeven is gone. You are down a party member, leaving just the four of you.
Sorry, guys. I'm not the strongest party member, so I hope we make it out of here alive.
Oh, you're perfectly fine. Swiftly, we'll totally make it out safely.
Hebs looks around. He's also injured, but he looks like he will hold up. At least he hopes so.
I look over at Hebs and I'm like, "How are you, my friend? How are you faring?"
Well, I've been better.
You see large scratches that if heads bled like a normal person, you would think they should be bleeding.
Oh dear.
All right, I go to lay hands on him.
All right.
Whoa now. Whoa.
Ask for consent. Consent is sexy.
Do I have your consent, Monsieur?
Oh, of course.
Oh, I'm typing my push to talk button in the private chat.
Okay. ...
He's 10 out of 19, so don't overheal.
Okay, so for right now, I will give you 5 health.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much.
How's everybody else looking health-wise?
Yes.
Battered, beaten, bruised?
Let's see.
I'm okay.
I've been better, but I'm alright. We didn't really hit each other in the last fight.
Yeah. I'm okay.
You guys ate those punches for sure.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Knuckle sandwiches. All right. So, what did you guys decide about Clem Jasso? Are you going to take him with you and get the ransom? You going to leave him here and get him later? What you guys doing?
He should come with us if he wants to, but of course it's his decision.
He's a friend in need. There is only one thing we can do.
Charge him.
He has promised you payment, so
yeah.
Because wasn't that how we met Hercule? Or no, that's your other one? I'm sorry.
That's Moni.
Yeah, that's Moni.
That's okay though.
Sorry.
It can carry over. It's just part of our
I'll be
lore
quiet now. Yes, let's see.
All right, so he, you guys cut him down, and he kind of He just kind of follows you silently and from a distance, hoping that no more danger comes around. So this is where you guys currently are. Let me go ahead and... Which one's bigger? It doesn't even matter. They're the same size. This is where you guys are. You do have an exit to the south, a staircase leading up around the curved corner. And then you also have a doorway to the east.
I say we go east.
Where the sun never sets. Let's do it.
That was so poetic. I'm in.
I'm sold.
All right. Please hold.
While he hurries and makes a. Just kidding.
No, I've
Here's what
made
he
it.
wants
It's just I gotta like put everything in order now.
He's like, stop making me look bad.
Man, I feel bad about the Moni mix-up. I'm sorry, Hercule.
At least you didn't take his turn. That's more embarrassing.
My heart breaks a little.
Right, so this is the room that you guys have now wandered into. It's still flooded with water up to the ankles.
Gah. So wet.
The air in here smells of rotten eggs and a putrid stench that carries beyond this room from somewhere else. So what you get in your nostrils is immediate stench of rotten eggs, and then there's something else. There's something else that you can't quite place, but it's putrid and disgusting.
So
Question. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to
Go
say,
ahead.
before we go any further, I'd like to use my divine sense.
Okay. What's that do?
As an action, you can detect good, evil until the end of my next turn, blah, 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 yada, yada. Within 60 feet. And I can detect anything that's celestial, fiend, or undead.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you use that divine sense, and divinatively, you don't really sense any of that, but you do know that, like, from what you've seen so far in this dungeon, you're not in a place of good.
Fair enough. This is not a good place.
Very
agree.
observant. Thank you, Hercule.
Mainly Evan. Turn around and leave.
Since I'm from the circle of spores, which has to do with like decay and all of that, is there a way that I would know if there's like not necessarily undead, but there's dead things nearby, hence the rotten egg smell? Like, would I know what that is like?
Roll a survival check.
Survival. Hey, I gave myself a specialty on that one. 23.
Oh, that's amazing. So, yeah, that egg smell, it's nothing dead. You realize that this is the smell of flammable gas within this
Oh.
room.
Right.
That putrid smell beneath that flammable rotten eggs gas smell, that putrid smell is in fact death.
Oh. So
I was thinking we had a torch lit, but no, I think Hercule has a light something or other, right?
Are you talking about that one flail with the skull at the end of it that we had at the very beginning?
I thought you cast light on something, but maybe you didn't.
Let me see. I don't think I have light. No.
Being that all these details were several weeks ago because we haven't played in a while, just because this area is regularly traversed by the cult, there is no torches or anything, but there are like the light spell has been cast over some sconces.
Okay.
real fast while I tend to our house gnome, I just want to relay, don't light any fires. Okay, guys, just not right now. Maybe in a bit. Thanks.
Noted.
It is now a good time for a smoke.
The French, they do not wait for a smoke.
But I'm not tired.
As I just pop
Take
on
a nap.
live.
So yeah, as you step more into this room, you can see that there is another small alcove to the north, as well as to the south, another set of stairs leading upward.
I want to take a look in the alcove.
Yeah. As you you head up to that alcove, you just see that the roof here has collapsed. You see some burns upon the rock, as if maybe there was an explosion here a while back.
There's a story here, but who knows?
I love stories. They're my favorite.
You'll
Do you
hear
think it's a
nothing.
spook?
Sorry.
Do you think the story can be uncovered? I mean, these rocks look a little bit movable.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, I'm just going to let you know right now. You sense nothing arcane in the room,
Okay.
and it doesn't look like any of this damage has been caused by arcane means. If you would like to roll investigation,
I will do that. Mine is a 4.
is a what?
It's a 4.
A 4?
Yes.
Yeah, these are rocks.
These are
They
rocks
seem-
and my feet are wet.
They seem rock-like.
I take a look at it and say, rock on, my dude.
This is the first time that sentence has been uttered in this realm. Surely it will catch on.
I shall sing about it in all of my songs.
And my sister love us songs. So I'm sorry, I heard there was a roof collapse and we're just digging around.
Yeah, just to see maybe why, but you guys are not able to determine the reason.
Oh, okay.
All right, and this alcove, we didn't move there, but I'm assuming it's like up to the north that we're looking at.
Yes, it's that area up to the north. I didn't move you guys just because then I'd have to like move you up to the north and.
Yeah, I was just making sure that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, that's where we're talking about. I guess I can move you guys for like the visual aid. I was just being lazy.
That's okay.
It's
We're
all
fine with
good.
it.
Yeah.
It has not affected our gameplay whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Totally threw off my mojo.
I hate it about rocks.
So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on.
Cool. Since we cannot determine any cause of this alcove collapse, Hebs is going to just move towards the stairs that we saw when we came into this room.
All right, you move toward the stairs. They are going upwards in an upwards direction. Would you like to continue?
Yeah.
You
Hebs, wait!
continue up the stairs, and you come to a 30-foot hallway. This 30-foot hallway then ends, and to its immediate right is a large staircase leading up into another room.
With the red thing.
The red thing. That's right. This is the red thing. This is... Hold on, because we're kind of going out of order. This is...
That's how we do.
a dry, partially collapsed room containing a stone altar with humanoid skulls and bones piled around it. The top of the altar is covered with dozens of half-melted candles made of black wax. All of them are currently unlit. And I am going to place you guys in this room. Where do you guys want to stand?
Ooh.
Hebs is going to be looking at the altar, and he wants to see if he believes these candles are used in some kind of ceremony,
Uh,
I'm
religious
going
or
to be
otherwise.
investigating the altar as well.
I'll be watching the stairway.
And then I'll just stand behind Hebs because he's pretty short.
Okay. So that is where you all stand. You said you wanted to see if they were used in some kind of ceremony. Please go
Yeah.
ahead and roll for an Arcana.
All right. A 14.
A 14, you do realize that these are not the usual types of candles that you usually see for people to, just use for general reasons. The fact that they are black and the fact that you are currently in the cultist dwelling of the Dead Three, you can probably make some inferences there, but you won't really know anything unless you were to light a candle to see how different it might be, or maybe sniff the candle to see if it smells bad, stuff like that.
I mean, I have a tinderbox.
Wait, before he lights it, do we still smell that smell?
Oh, that's a good point. Do I smell sulfur in there?
The rotten egg smell is completely gone, as if that gas was really just confined to that lower area.
Okay, good. I do not blow us all up while I light these candles. But I do, in fact, light one of these candles with my tinderbox.
All right, you light one of these candles, and it sheds a green light that reveals a black writing on the wall behind the altar. It says in common, "Rise and be counted."
Rise and be counted?
Twifty drops to the floor.
I just started like, I don't know why.
It felt right.
Does it appear if I back away from the altar, does the text dim or fade away?
No, your distance away from the altar does not affect the appearance of these words.
Okay. Rise and be counted.
Are you saying this, or is Heb saying this?
Rise and be counted.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
As Hebs reads this passage aloud, there's a scuttling behind Poe and Twifty.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
The walls fall inward, rubble crashes to the floor, and emerging from the walls are 3 skeletons.
Maybe they're friendly.
Casper, the friendly skeleton. He couldn't be bad or mean. Or could he?
And with the shock, lighting candles and inserting words on walls brought dead skeletons.
I mean, it makes sense. They work for us now, though, right?
I turned to the skeletons like, Janet?
That's
But none of them look like Janet. I'm assuming. Is one of them Janet?
You see no name tags on these skeletons.
Janet was my nanny, you guys.
You were rich enough to have a nanny?
Yeah, well, my mom kind of had to make her own. She raised it from the dead. But it was fine. She was my best friend.
The sister always gets the better life.
All right, Hercule,
All right.
you're up first.
All right. So I'm going to. What do I have still at my disposal here?
I know. I was like, can we take a sleep sometime soon? That'd be cool.
I'm going to do the one thing I can do. I'm going to look intimidating as I rush them with my sword.
You see Twifty shudder.
Yeah, I'm going to attack them.
You're going to attack. Which one?
I'm going to get the one right behind Twifty.
Heck yeah.
That one is currently out of range for you. You would need to swap places with Twifty.
And that's not an option. Okay.
You
I'm
can
very
move
territorial
through
over my spot.
everybody and get the one on the left side.
I'm going to do that.
Could he just like tap my shoulder and be like, excuse me, and I'll like shuffle over?
That's a bit polite for combat.
I mean, manners don't die in combat. Just people.
Only
I mean,
skeletons do.
you're not wrong, but if we take the time to be polite, we're taking the time to die just a little faster.
I'll go after the one on the far end.
All right.
And then I hit him.
Roll it.
Does a 15 hit.
Absolutely.
And that will do 7 slashing damage.
Wait, that's a good one.
That is a good one. Right on.
That's a good one, Poe cheered. Good job.
Merci very much.
Anything else?
No, that pretty much does it.
Hebs.
Is Hebs able to stab from the stairs, or did that be around the corner and he can't really get there?
Yes, you would be able to do that.
All right, Hebs is going to go stand on the staircase and stab at the skeleton around the corner with his green flame blade. Does a... Oop, that doesn't actually... Roll accuracy. Oh, does an 8 hit?
It does not.
All right. Hebs sits there. Oh, wait. Flanking is just if you have someone against, like, on the other side, right? Not 3 people next to an enemy?
Yeah, this wouldn't really be flanking.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Then yes. Then Amos, and that'll be my turn.
Right. Sorry, I didn't think about putting you in that spot earlier, Hercule. My bad.
No worries.
But, hey, Poe,
Uh-oh.
does a 9 hit you?
No, it doesn't. Take that.
This skeleton makes a feeble swing towards your face. But
How
a feeble
feeble?
swing is pretty feeble, hence the word feeble in this description. It doesn't hit you at all, because it's too
Woohoo!
feeble. Less feeble, it's more feeble than you. You're not as feeble. I'm done saying feeble. Twifty!
That is a feeble attempt.
All right. I am going to pull out my rapier and I am going to swipe at Janet in front of me.
It's not Janet.
Oh no, I swipe anyway.
Nanny, no.
A natural 20.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh,
do you
nice.
want extra damage or a special condition?
What's a special condition?
No, it's just instead you rolled a 20, so instead of extra damage, you can opt for a special condition. You describe the attack, and I apply a condition.
That's cool. I want extra damage.
Okay, cool.
That would make
Go ahead.
sense to me.
I would have done
I got-
green on the skeletons.
I got a 3 damage.
3 damage.
I swiped real hard at this.
Is that even with the extra damage?
I don't. What? Like, is that
A
2
natural
rolls?
20 is a critical hit, so you roll your damage die twice.
Oh.
All of them.
I got an 8 damage. That's way
Yeah.
better than 3.
Is that with or without your sneak attack?
Do I have
She's
sneak
not a
attack?
rogue.
I'm not a rogue in this one. I'm a bard.
Oh, dang. My bad.
See, it's been that long that we
Even,
can't keep
even
our
I'm
characters
getting our
straight.
games mixed up. Dang. All right, yeah. You're what was it? A rapier?
Yeah.
You swing your rapier and you hack off several of these very critical bones, and now this skeleton, off balance, just kind of leans against the wall to keep itself upright. Its leg falls to the ground.
Say goodbye to your patella. And then that ends my turn.
Hercule, the skeleton in front of you, also not Janet. It makes a swing at you and misses.
Haha, not Janet.
Ho!
That's me.
It is you. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pull out my staff. Oh wait, no. Well, I don't think skeletons really get poisoned.
Wow, you have a nanny and you have staff. How rich are you?
So
The
can
bourgeoisie.
I?
Ruined.
Shoot, I'm so sorry. I was just gonna hit him with my staff, but then I remembered that I have my halo of spirit. Oh no, that's only if I do.
That's a reaction.
Yeah.
So on an enemy's turn, you can do that.
Right, but sorry, no. There was a thing where my staff could become like magic instead of just strength.
Shillelagh? You're thinking of
Yeah.
Shillelagh, I think. Which
I thought there was a way I
probably-
could do that with my symbiote. Whatever. I'm just talking too much now, so I'm just gonna hit him with my staff and hope that does something.
Get it,
Cool.
girl.
Roll it.
Doing it. I'm doing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh. Here we go. That was 12, and then I have a 20. 17 is 18.
To hit?
Yes.
Which one are you attacking?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am hitting the one right there, like, I know it's all one, but just the one I think that's kind of near Hercule.
The one to everybody's left?
Yeah.
Cool. Roll damage.
1d6, but I had 2 hands. So it's 1d8. So I don't use my stuff. Well, 1. Oh, wait, that was the wrong dice. Whatever, no, it was 1.
Well, did you use the right dice?
I used a d10, but I'm like, where is my...
Be a D8, right?
I mean, if I can re-roll, but a 1 exists on both dice.
I need you to use the correct dice.
Yes!
Yeah.
It's 5.
You cleave into this skeleton, stealing a kill from Hercule.
Chocolat bleu.
Anything else you want to do?
That'll do it.
Okie doke. This skeleton right in front of Twifty is
Action!
now.
Did that right?
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
That was awesome.
Sorry, I'm just trying
The
to...
confusion and the silence was the best.
But I think you
think-
get a Constitution saving throw. Is that really
Yeah.
obnoxious? I won't do it. I just don't get to do a
No,
lot.
that's the
Do
thing you have, so you got to do it.
Okay. So it's a Constitution saving throw, my love.
The skeleton needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's what I wrote down, so I hope it's right.
17.
Boom. He's fine.
Cool. So this completely fine constitutionally skeleton who stands one leg and leaning against the wall is now swinging its short sword so haphazardly that, not really sure what could happen, but he's swinging it at Twifty, does a 17 hit.
It sure does.
Luck is with the skeleton, and you take 7 damage as this
good.
short sword cleaves into your arm.
Love it, love it, love it. I bleed gold.
Do you really?
No. Well, I mean, if I'm allowed to, sure, but.
All right,
Anyways,
we're
I take away
definitely
7.
going to have to talk about your background if we're going to make this a thing. This is
Just
amazing.
kidding.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I am bleeding now, but I am fine, and I give a little wave to let my fans know I'm okay.
There's no one else in the room save the 6 of you. Hercule.
Wait, are you saying my party is not a fan of mine? I look warily at
I'm not the
my
one
group
that
members.
decides that.
So
Hercule.
which one's one on one leg?
The one on the one leg is on the far right side.
Okay, then I'm gonna go for the one. I'm gonna go to the side of the one in the center, move 1 space forward, and I'm gonna hit him.
Hit it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Does an 18 hit?
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a roll on an 8, but it was actually rolled on a 2. 5 damage.
Alright. Awesome. Anything else you want to do?
Nothing really. I just hit him.
You hit him. This skeleton raises its sword in defense, or its shield in defense. You hit it so hard that the shield shatters and its arm is flung away from the rest of its body, dealing it 5 damage. Hebs.
All right. Heb strikes out once again with his trusty trident, which totally hits things. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
All right. The skeleton in front of him takes 5 damage, and then Green Flame Blade does what the heck does it do again? You branch weapon on a hit. The tougher normal damage. Oh,
Real
and
quick.
yeah,
Does Green Flame Blade require a spell slot?
no, it's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. You can continue.
And it deals an extra. Let's see, what is it? Spell ability modifier, which currently is intelligence. Extra 3 fire damage to the other skeleton.
Oh.
So
All
the flame
right.
basically jumps from one skeleton to the other.
Oh.
You stab this skeleton, who immediately explodes in a rain of green fire, which also damages its skeleton buddy. And then there was one.
And I'll fill in this spot, covered in all sides. And I'll end my turn there.
All right. This skeleton strikes out toward Hebs. Hebs, does a 23 hit you?
It sure does.
You take 4 piercing damage. This skeleton stabs at you. It's angry because it doesn't like fire.
Oof.
Twifty.
Me. I am going to stab at the skeleton again. 11.
You stab at this skeleton, and your rapier, it comes into contact with the empty space that was once where its arm used to be. And you do no damage.
Oh dear. Can I do... Hold on. It's been a minute.
It's been 3 weeks.
It has been. Bardic Inspiration, can I give one to whoever's after me? Is that Poe?
You absolutely can. I'm going to recommend, though, that you save it.
I love to save things. I say, Poe, you're up. And you're on your own, kid. Which, by the way, is a new track on Taylor Swift's new Midnight's album coming out October 21st.
That was smooth. Just
Thank
getting
you.
that Taylor Swift plug in there.
Thank you.
Like, man, if we had a larger audience, we definitely could have, charged your endorsement team.
And this episode is brought to you by not Taylor Swift.
Not Taylor Swift.
All right, Poe, that does put it at you.
Perfect. So I'm going to use Chill Touch, but that's a ranged attack. So can I step back like 5 feet and it won't be at disadvantage?
Sure.
Cool. I just step back 5 feet and I go for a Chill Touch. It's an 11 though.
Yeah, this one also misses as this chilling touch flies just so luckily in between all of the bones and the strips of flesh hanging from them.
Them bones, them bones.
Anything else?
Just for fun, I'll move to the left a little bit.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Yeah.
Step to the left.
And then I wait for them to do something so I can react.
Hercule.
How female of you. Thank you for laughing.
Yes, I do that.
Wow.
All the guys are like, are we allowed to laugh?
No, we're not. We're not allowed to laugh.
Hashtag
think you
cheat,
are.
Mom.
Hercule, it's up to you.
All right. And I'm gonna attack him. But you know what I'm gonna do, because I'm tired of his nonsense? I'm gonna throw my shield to the side, and I'm gonna have my open claw with my left ready to go after him.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm gonna swipe at him with my sword or attack him.
You have advantage?
What's that?
You have advantage?
Do I?
I'm flanking with you.
Oh, okay then. I will roll again, because that missed. Does a 14 hit?
It does.
All right. Well, if it's a long sword, I'm going to go in for 6 damage.
I'm going to stop you right there. As you strike him with your sword, he collapses into a pile of dust and bone.
I'm just going to do a Mortal Kombat style finisher. Oh, wow.
He lacks the heart to do that, unfortunately.
I pick up my shield, sadly.
You know what? No. I'm going to allow it. As he's collapsing into dust and bone, the last of it to crumble is going to be like the rib cage and the skull. Do what you do.
All right. I'm going to reach with my open hand and grab the part of the spine that's next to the skull. As I lift up the skull, it's like, alas, poor Janet. I knew her well.
Hercule, we said this wasn't Janet.
She is
They can't
now.
all be not Janet.
They can, though. It's very easy for them to be not Janet. In fact,
What are the chances?
probability.
That's so
Anybody messes with Janet, they mess with me, and I'll roll better.
Terrifying words from the bard.
All right, and the room is now clear. You guys are out of initiative.
Good job, team.
So I only lit one of the candles. Now what happens if I light it? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to light another.
Just do it.
But
We're all for it.
I will.
Stairs.
Hebs does grab. Is there other black candles on the altar? There's multiple, right?
There is multiple, yes. There are more
right.
black candles to light.
I'm not going to light them. I'm just going to put them away in my bag so we don't have to deal with any skeletons behind us.
I like it.
Yeah, you gain 5 black candles, excluding the one that you've already lit.
Okay.
Now I'm kind of curious about lighting it.
You want me to do it? You see,
Hebs with a tinderbox prepared.
I'm a man of science.
Man of science. Well, I support this team and this team's decisions no matter what they are, so I'm in.
Curiosity killed the cat. I'm into.
Thank God we're not cats. Oh, wait.
One of you is. How many lives does he have left? All right, how many candles do you want to light?
Wait, are we really doing this? All right. Heads lights one more.
He says out loud for some reason.
It's the same as taking notes during a scientific experiment for Hebs as he describes what he's doing.
Yes.
When he lights the second candle, it too gives off the same green flame, green light, and it just makes the room a little bit brighter.
Oh,
Do the
that's
same
pleasant.
words still appear on the wall? Let's say
The
rise.
same words still appear on the wall: "Rise and be counted."
Swifty drops to the floor again.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it.
Well, it's not science without a control. Can I have one of you read the words on the wall?
What were the words again?
Rise and be counted.
How the DM said it.
Rise and be counted.
You say, and an echo fills the chamber of your voice. And as you look around the room, nothing happens.
All right.
Didn't understand my accent.
Fair enough. Rise and be counted.
You say, and again this chamber echoes with the sound of your voice. Your arms held aloft, waiting for some magic to come. Nothing happens.
All right,
Swifty
I can
rises.
make something happen. He looks down the stairs.
I say out loud again.
Should I?
He stares down the stairs and gestures with the candle, like as if he's going to toss it.
It
Do
may
it.
be a bit messy.
I invite chaos.
Should I really do this, guys? Lyeven's not here to stop me.
Do it.
So I'm sorry. Are you asking if you should throw the candle down the stairs?
He's
Down the
asking
stairs.
Because of the
throw
flammable
the
gas?
candle into
Yeah.
the flammable gas area.
Yeah.
We already have 2 votes for yes.
Well, I'm kind of like, I mean, Poe doesn't know what a movie is, but she would imagine that fire eats air and will probably go up the staircase, like follow the air passage, right? And we're downstairs.
Yeah.
So
But
No,
Poe's
we're
if
like,
we
upstairs.
drop,
We're
You're
upstairs.
upstairs.
we're what?
The back. We're
You're
up.
upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think fire goes, ah, man, they're upstairs. We won't explode.
Yeah,
The air
fire can't
ventilation
go
goes-
upstairs, Poe. It's not a ghost.
Hebs is a bit reluctant to throw down the stairs. He's mostly gesturing it as a joke. When Twifty was like saying to do it for real, he's like now really hesitant, like, and just backs away from Twifty.
because
Uh,
you know I was thinking I could just hit his hand right now and it would go.
So no flame down the stairs.
No
like a
flame
no.
down the stairs.
Okay, cool. So you guys are now met with this small passage on the same wall as the altar, and it's leading west.
All right. Death.
What?
Nothing.
I had typed in our message, well, now I want to know what would have happened. And he said that. So that was it. Okay.
Oh, death. No, probably not death.
Skeletons. That's how the other skeletons came to be. As nobody told them
Wait.
no.
We are now an undead campaign. We are the skeleton.
We wait for adventurers to come through and then murder them as they go through.
We are the Janets.
We wait for Lyeven.
That is really funny. We could come up with some good lore there.
So which way would you guys like to go?
Obviously, the small corridor that's dark and unlit and scary.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
It's
sounds
not
right.
obvious. You guys could have gone back and backtracked for all I knew. I was asking because it wasn't obvious.
True. No, I'm just saying for our
My gosh!
we
Obviously, listen to Snape over here. Obviously, me.
Obviously.
Let me rephrase that. Obviously, because we're the same group who just lit a bunch of random dark candles. After summoning the dead, obviously we're gonna go through the dark corridor because that's just the kind of stuff we do.
So after traveling down that corridor, you guys come into another hallway. With a room off to the left, and this room is behind a closed wooden door. And then before you to the north are stairs leading downward.
This one isn't so obvious. Can I open the closed door?
Yeah, you want to open the closed door?
I'm gonna try. But first I'm gonna do the divine sense. Within a near 60 feet.
You sense evil.
On the other side of the door.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely on the other side of the door.
Hey
I want you
guys,
guys to know on the other side of the door is a Taylor Swift song.
hey, the other side of this door is evil, guys.
Like the backside?
It's kind of like when you put your hand on a door to see if there's fire. It's the same thing here. I put my hand on the door. It's like, oh, they're definitely evil in there.
Oh dear.
I
oh,
see.
dear.
You put your hand on the door?
No, it's a joke.
It was a metaphor. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a figure of speech.
So are we going in? Start doing some
I follow.
fingers. Okay, we're doing this.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
All right, you open the door. This partially collapsed room has 4 wooden beams bracing the ceiling. Situated between the beams is a scorched wooden table with a human cadaver resting on top of it. A frighteningly thin woman in black robes is studying the corpse, and her face largely hidden underneath a cowl. Around her feet creep a swarm of skeletal rats.
Oh dear.
So that's the lady. These are the rats. And right before her is that table with a cadaver on it. And she is currently muttering a spell.
Lovely.
When she sees you, she begins to... Her speech increases. She begins to speak faster.
I rush her.
You rush into the room. Roll initiative.
All right.
Mine is a nat 20.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's really handy for you since you're rushing.
I just wasted mine. My nat 20 of the evening. It's just going to be nothing but 3s and 1s from here on out.
Heads, you had a 10.
Yeah.
and Poe has a 3. It's so weird because I'm like trying to count everybody, and I'm always like, oh man, I'm missing somebody, but we're not because Lyeven done ducked out.
Yeah.
All right, Hercule, this is your go.
All right, I'm gonna try something because clearly she's just not your normal goon. I'm gonna run at her and attack, but I'm gonna try doing Divine Smite despite not having any spell slots. What do you need me to do?
Oh, you're gonna do the upcast.
Yes,
Oh, that
What?
sounds cool.
That's a spell slot that it takes, right?
it is.
Is that gonna be what level spell slot are you casting?
It is a level 1, first level.
Oh, okay, so when you roll to hit, I also need you to roll a percentage die.
Alrighty, I will do that. So I'm gonna first roll to hit. Does a 14 hit?
And you're attacking this lady. The 14 hits.
All right. So first I will do my percentage die. My percentage die was a 13.
All right. You are not going to be able to add Divine Smite, and you're using your sword, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead and roll me the damage.
10.
10 damage. All right. So as you swing your sword into her, she as it collides with her, she does try to take a step back, but you do slash at her chest, and it rents her clothing. There's now a slash down the front of her robes, not all the way through. There's no nudity here, but as you make that slash, you can feel a powerful vibration make its way down the blade of your sword into its handle, and as you look after your swing, you can see just an ever so slight crack down the middle of your blade.
Lovely.
Oh,
All right then.
Does she seem to still be concentrating on the spell she was casting?
She is still concentrating on this spell. Though she faltered just for a moment, immediately she begins uttering this spell again.
Well, that ends
Twifty.
my turn.
Cool. Sorry, Twifty.
okay. Let's see. I don't want my blade to get crumpled. I walk into the room and
So his blade broke because he was trying to cast a spell that he didn't have
oh, good.
power to
Okay.
cast.
That's good to know. I was like, dang, I don't know what this girl's
Yeah.
made of, but I want to be made of it too.
She hasn't cast her spell yet.
It definitely wasn't her. It was Hercule's power backfiring.
I see. Okay. Then I'm going to take out my rapier and I'm going to stab at her.
All right.
A 22.
I'm going to move you around the back just because there is that table that I forgot to draw.
Oh, okay.
And since this would be flanking, you do get advantage if you want to try for a critical.
Like, roll again.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, another 20.
Just to see if you get a critical hit.
I got a 19.
Yeah, well, hey, either would hit, so go
Oh,
ahead and give me your damage.
7.
7
Oh, wait.
damage.
Plus 2. 9.
9 damage as your rapier, you swing and you catch her in the side. Again, she falters ever so slightly before resuming her spell.
Okay, that ends my turn.
Right. The swarm of rats begins swarming just around your feet, all of them biting at you and trying to, eat you alive. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes. I hate
You
rats.
you take 7 damage as these rats bite into your flesh, protecting their master.
It's not looking good for Twifty, guys.
Rabies is not a joke.
Hebs.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15. How tall is this table that the cadaver is sitting on?
3.5 feet.
Okay. And does it look stable, or like for his small stature, would he be able to stand on it?
At first glance, yeah, you would say that you could probably
All right.
stand on that.
I have faith in it. This totally won't backfire. I will stand on it and stab at the lady.
All right.
6.
A 6 does not hit. As you jump up onto the table and you stab at her, she ducks down to avoid your trident.
All right. And I will just blow some raspberries as I stand on top of the table, feeling like the king of the world.
What does that sound like in a robot voice?
That was awesome.
I don't know what it sounds like, but sure.
It's like farting into a tin cup.
Perfect.
All right. She continues with her spell, and as she continues, Hebs, you feel the table beneath you begin to rock just a little bit. And as you look down, you can see this cadaver beginning to move.
Yo.
It's twitching and trying to sit up, it looks like. Putting it at Poe.
Well, Poe wanted to do Thunder Wave, but all of her friends ran to where she was going to aim it. So she put that little spell back into her pocket. And she, the only other thing I can think of doing is trying to talk to the rats because I'm improved.
Yeah, get rid of them. They're yucky.
And I'm not a high level yet, so I don't have a lot of tricks up my sleeve.
Silly rabbit tricks are for kids.
Hey, she can become a rabbit.
Hey, there you go.
I could, but we haven't slept yet, so I think I used all of my wild
I
shape.
know. It's a joke anyways.
Very cranky about it. After this room, Poe demands a nap. Let's see. I am going to go ahead and it's going to be useless, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to go. Nope, I'm not going to talk to her because then they're going to eat me. I'm just going to do chill touch. I see her. I'm gonna approach the doorway so they can see me, and I'm gonna chill touch because then maybe the rats won't eat me too. And that probably missed because it was a 13.
Who were you aiming at?
The lady.
The lady. A 13 does hit.
Oh, it does.
She ain't
does.
as strong as she thinks she is.
Hey, just a quick question. You said she's chained to a wall?
No.
Oh,
Okay,
Could you?
are you sure?
Hebs and I both were like, yes.
I'm 100% sure that I described her as a frighteningly thin woman studying a corpse.
Okay, I guess when you say frighteningly thin, I just imagine her like
The
basically
worst kind.
because like the other people. I don't know. Anyways, it was an 8 for the damage.
Awesome. Your chill touch flies across the room, just past Hebs, thank goodness, and it strikes the lady. She's now shivering, and it's harder for her to speak when her teeth are clacking together. She's frail and thin and doesn't have much body fat to keep her warm, and this is evident by her going while she's trying to cast a spell. Anything else you want to do?
I'm just surprised it made her cold. I guess she would. Okay.
It's chilly. It's chilly, and she's in a dungeon where there's no heat.
And she's shockingly thin.
Yeah.
And
okay.
she's frighteningly thin.
And I'm just like,
Makes sense.
I'll just be like, and there's no sweater around. Yes.
Hercule.
Yes. I'm going to let off a few swear words that I hope nobody understands as I look at my blade. And I'm going to go and hit her with it.
Do it.
Do the thing. Nat 20.
Heck
nice.
yeah.
All right.
Do you want extra damage or a special condition?
I want a special condition.
Can it be a fix the sword?
Roll for your damage and then describe the attack.
All right. Let me re-roll that because that was what the app had calculated with a nat 20. So without a nat 20, all right. That is 6 points of damage. And I am going to slash and go right for. I'm going to try decapitating her, but I'm going to probably go for her mouth to try silencing her.
Okay, as you swing your sword, she's casting this spell in some language, and you swing your sword directly at her half-hidden face beneath that hood, and you feel it connect. You deal these 6 points of damage, and as you look at your sword, you can see that there is blood on the edge. You can see blood now dripping from beneath her cowl. And as she looks up, you can see that her jaw is now hanging from only one side, limp and bloodied.
Oh dear.
All right.
Nice one, man.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you did good.
Twifty.
Are we going to kill her? Or do we want to talk to her? What do we want to do?
Not that she can really.
She can't talk anymore.
Oh yeah,
so-
her jaw. Okay, I stab her with my rapier because I can.
Awesome.
19.
Hits.
5 damage. I'm getting really good at this. I'm remembering now.
All right. Yep, you strike at her again, rending even more flesh and letting more blood flow down her frighteningly thin figure. Anything else you want to do?
No, not right now. Thank you though.
All right. The swarm of rats, they continue to bite at your ankles. Does a 14 hit you?
Yes.
You try to dance away, but their teeth find purchase, and you take an additional 4 damage.
I am unconscious.
She falls unconscious due to her ankles bleeding.
Ouchie.
Meow.
It's a real pain in the ankle, let me tell you.
We believe it. Hebs.
All right. Hebs is going to jump off the table and dance around the lady to go over to Twifty.
Like that way?
No. So basically, so just to cause an opportunity attack.
Oh, you want to go the other way so that you don't
Yeah.
get an attack of opportunity against you?
Yeah.
Smart.
And I'm going to go ahead and cure wounds on Twifty.
Aw, shucks.
That was a good heal. 11 healing.
Yes.
Nice.
The best.
Max heal. And that's my action. So I'm going to stand there and look pretty.
It is one of the things we love about you.
Roll for performance. I can't.
No,
All right.
Akil.
So this is where y'all start to hate me just a little tiny bit.
Start to?
No. The frail woman turns, and as she turns very quickly, blood just kind of flings away from her face in like a very beautiful, macabre arc. Like when you like flick water at somebody, but this is blood.
That
And
was
she-
beautiful word choice.
Right?
And she swings a silvered skull flail toward Hebs.
Oh.
Does a 19 hit you, Hebs?
It just does.
You take 2 bludgeoning damage as this silvered skull flail cracks over your skull. You also take 20 necrotic damage.
Oh my.
Hips is down.
And Hebs is down.
Oh my.
Turning on her heels, she swings this mace directly at Hercule. Hercule, does a 12 hit you?
It does not.
You bring your shield up, blocking the same fate that Hebs has just fallen to. Poe,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Oh.
I'm just making sure the spell you just cast doesn't have a verbal component, does it?
What spell?
Okay, I was just making sure you didn't cast a spell. Inflict wounds.
No, this was
Okay.
not inflict wounds.
So if I take a step catty corner to the left, that would put Hercule, I think, out of range for Thunder Wave, right? Because it's, I think, 15 feet. People within 15 feet.
He's within 15 feet.
He is?
He is.
Oh, because you can go. Dang
It starts in front of you, not behind you.
No, I know. I miscounted. I forgot you could do like the Knight's move in chess where you go up and over and stuff. Okay. I guess that doesn't make sense either. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's like the big thing I have up my sleeve. And that's unfortunate. So 1, 2, 2, 3. Sorry, I was just seeing if there's a space I could go where I could still use it and not hit Hebs.
Even I'm looking, and I'm not seeing one.
Yeah. It's like in Mario Party where you got to get the star and you make all those weird things to get the star, but you can't. Okay.
I got that reference.
In that case, I really don't have any cool spells that will help us right now. Can I?
You are a cool spell, Poe. Don't let them tell you different.
I can't wait to level up some more. No shenanigans. I don't do chill touch. Sorry, I feel like there's a lot of pressure when half our party goes down. So I will just do chill touch.
She said icily.
And then she misses. 2 plus 2 is 4. Oh, plus 5 is 7.
A 7.
Yep.
It will miss.
What? You don't say.
I do say, and since I'm DM, that's law. It misses.
Okay. I just
Yep.
don't. Sorry, Hercule. I blow a raspberry like Hebs.
If only he were awake to see it.
Hercule.
All right. So, I am going to go for another shot. I'm going to try and get once more for the, whatchamacallit, for the Divine Smite.
Okie dokie. First roll to hit, and then give me your percentage die.
14 to hit.
It will hit.
All right. Come on, be good to me. 95.
Okay. Roll damage, add your divine smite, and describe it.
All right. Slashing damage is 11. And divine smite. So 2d8. So 11 11 slicing, and 9 radiant. As I raise my sword up, and I bring it down to try decapitating her once again.
When you say you're bringing it down, are you you're trying to sever the head from the body?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You bring it down at an angle to kind of catch her like right where the neck meets the shoulder, and also to cleave the head from her torso. As you do so, the sword in your hands, you feel that vibration. Hold on, I'm generally. Oh, I'm going to read that later because I don't know what you guys are talking about yet. You feel that vibration and you see your blade shatter into a million pieces. And as it does so, her head also lifts away from its body, and the shards from your blade, many of them fly into the swarm of undead rats at your feet. As her head crashes to the ground and her body follows with it.
Beautiful.
And now you
You did
have no
great.
sword.
Swords were a crutch.
At least you didn't try to smite with your claws and it broke your claws.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be pretty bad. Right, Twifty, nice and revitalized. It's your go.
Yay! Wait, what are we fighting? Didn't she die?
The
Swarm of
rats.
rats.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, if I want to, because I'm right next to Hebs still, so I can cast Cure Wounds on Hebs, right?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on, let me roll. Eight. You got 8 health.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I will take that.
So
Give a life, save a life.
I'm reading your question in the chat, Poe. So I'm trying something different this game, and it's a system that I've kind of had to make myself because it doesn't actually exist in D&D. But because Hercule didn't have any spell slots, we're doing this system that we're just trying out where he can try and cast a spell without the spell slot, recognizing that it's the equivalent of not having the amount of mana necessary. So there exists a chance where it could go off and do exactly what he wants it to. There's a chance that it could do absolutely nothing. There's the chance that it could backfire horribly. He rolled pretty well, but going over 100, because I add the attack roll, which I might have to stop doing. Going over 100 means that it works, but there's a downside to it as well. So it's a system that doesn't exist, and I'm just trying it out. That's it.
It adds for good plot devices, though. I like it.
Yeah, if it works, we'll keep doing it. If we decide that it doesn't work and it's kind of stupid, then we'll just abandon it. I like it because now you don't have a sword. It's like we've just added a little. Like, man, that was a cool kill, but now we've added a little bit of trouble for you.
There's a limiter to my life of ease.
So that's it. All right. The swarm of rats is going to make its way over to Poe. Does a 7 hit you?
No, sir.
You're able to dance away as these rats begin jumping and biting at your feet.
She was always the graceful sister.
No
rats.
toast Jose. Putting it at Hebs.
All right. Hebs gets knocked down, but gets up again. And then he's going to go ahead and let's see, that's 15, 20. All right. Go and get behind the rats. I can't ping my screen. And he's going to go try stabbing the pile of rats in front of him. So it's an 8 hit the pile of rats.
An 8 does not hit the pile of rats, despite your trident having 3 spear-like blades. You strike 0 rats.
All right. I'll get something higher than a 10 eventually. And Hebs is going to end his turn there. Oh, wait. Actually, I have advantage because I'm flanking with Poe, right?
Yeah, I thought that was with advantage. Yeah, roll again,
No.
see what happens.
Yeah, that was actually with advantage at 16.
It hits!
Higher than 10.
Higher than 10. Dealing 6 damage and nothing to jump to. So booming blade. So they glow a bit, but nothing else happens.
They're now glowing.
Now I am my turn.
All right. Poe.
Is it 2 turns if I take out one of my traveler shirts, set it on fire, and then try to put it on top of the rats?
I'm going to call taking it out and setting it on fire 1 action.
Okay.
So if you have a bonus action or like if you have action surge or anything like that, I would say go ahead and do that. But otherwise, you'd have to wait until your next turn.
Oh, my only dang it, guys! I forgot I could probably do that against rats. My bonus reaction of my halo of spores. They're in my space. I will take out a shirt and set it on fire, and then wait to react.
All right, you now have a burning shirt.
Yeah, I do. Watch out, everybody.
Protest of misogyny. You are burning feminine clothing.
It just says traveler's clothes.
The rats do not understand the symbolism. They're dead and rats.
Vive la revolution.
Anything else you want to do during this turn?
No, I mean, if I can only just hold it, that's what I do. And I'll just stare at them and wait for them to attack so I can react.
Okay, Hercule,
Yes.
your go.
All right. Now that my sword is broken, I'm gonna go and charge at these rats with my javelin, one of my javelins.
Okie doke.
And does a 19 hit.
A 19 hits.
I'm gonna start poking at it with my javelin and for 4 damage.
Poking at it with your javelin, you deal 4 damage. You pull your javelin away and you see that there's 4 rats at the end of it, skewered. Squirming, but skewered.
Dinner is served. And that ends my turn.
Right. Twifty.
All right, these rats and I have a bone to pick with each other. I am going to do. Let's see, what am I gonna do? Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot. I'm going to take out my rapier and stab at them.
All right, yeah. Do some stabbing.
18.
An 18 will hit. Roll me some damage.
6 damage. Take that, rats.
As you begin stabbing at the rats, you catch them in a moment when the rest of them are all lined up, and you stab straight through all 6 of them,
Yes.
and they are all now dead.
Oh, nice.
Revenge has never felt so good.
And you are now out of initiative.
Good job, guys.
He's gonna go stare at that mace that he was smacked with 20 damage.
Right? I'm curious about that myself.
Yeah, you go and you stare at this flail. It's
That one, yeah.
So it's a metal handle that has leather wrapped around it for the grip, and it looks to be silver chain and silver skull, but you realize that it's just a plating around it. Underneath that silver, it could be steel, likely, but the flail against it's just in the form of a humanoid skull.
If I were to compare this to the one that Hercule currently has in his possession, other than glowing, how close are they? What is the resemblance between the two?
So this one is not glowing. Where that flame-like effect that was coming from the inside of the other flail, this one is not giving off that flame-like effect. In fact, it just looks pretty plain aside from being silvered and shiny.
Okay.
There might be a third flail wielder here. That is just a guess.
It's a good guess.
I pick up the flail and see if I can actually use it.
Yeah, you pick up the flail. You have that ability to pick that up. Do you want to give it a swing?
Yeah, I want to give that a swing.
Yeah,
Swing,
you
not about a swing.
Do you have proficiency in this weapon?
I do.
Yeah, so you know, like, you've trained in this before. You understand flails and how they work, and you give it a good test swing, and immediately you feel, yeah, this is a flail.
This is my flail now. There are
I
many,
mean,
but this one is mine.
to be fair, it is also now your primary weapon. So yes, I agree. It is your flail now.
This next flailer is gonna be real scared.
Yeah, so you have a flail. And this...
What do you do with that flaming shirt?
I'm just holding on to it. I'm not sure.
I forgot about that.
I'm literally just holding on a burning shirt.
You could throw it down the stairway
I was
into
thinking
that.
about that. Because now we have a door. So we could throw it down there and then shut the door.
It's
Does anyone have Mage Hand?
I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mage Hand it down.
Let's make
Okay.
it down.
Let's do it. I don't know how to.
As you go to leave this room, you hear a small scuttering in the corner.
Oh,
And as you look, you see that a small rat has crawled out of a hole in the mortar of the room between a few tiles, and it kind of makes its way over, and it begins like poking at the face of the dead woman
Aw.
with
Can I
its
use-
mouth.
can I use speak with animals?
Yeah.
Cool. I use speak with animals, and I go down to the rat and I go, hey buddy. How are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
You're hungry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand.
Are you guys gonna eat this face?
Ew.
That was no. We're still mixing up the campaigns. That was the other campaign.
That was the other one.
You transplant one face.
I know things.
Nope, I wasn't going to. Hey, do you know this area pretty well?
Come here often?
Yeah, I live here. Yeah.
You live here? I have a bunch of fresh food. Do you want to, if you stick with us, can you kind of guide us, maybe give us hints on what might pop out at us?
I will be your best friend.
I would love a new best friend.
Hey!
She's picking rat.
Can I pull out a ration, like one of my like food rations, and break it up and give him some of my ration?
He takes it with his little rat hands and he begins eating it while looking at all of you.
Aww. Do you want to come on my shoulder, little buddy?
No, I'm afraid of heights.
Oh, okay. What about my pocket? Is that too high?
I'm claustrophobic.
Okay. Are you just gonna follow us?
No, there's bad stuff. There's bad stuff down there.
Oh no, like what? What kind of bad stuff?
Well, for one, there's a room that smells like bad eggs.
Oh no, what's in that room of bad eggs?
I'm assuming bad eggs, but I don't go down there because it smells so bad.
What if we set it on fire? Are you concerned about that at all?
I'm not really sure why you would set bad eggs on fire, but
Because it's a bad egg. All right. What about in this? Because I think, if I'm trying to remember the map, there's a door that leads back out to a different way, right? Like a door we haven't
Stairs
covered.
going down.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Map? What?
No, I'm sorry. This is me, like, trying to remember. Like, I look around the room. Is there a door that we haven't been through yet?
Oh, so if you go back out of the room, there is a small passageway that curves north and then east, and a staircase going down.
Okay. Do you know of anything about that area, Mr. Rat? Do you have a name? What is it?
No one's ever asked me my name before. I don't have one.
Can I call you Whiskers?
Yeah, I've got those. Yeah, you can call me that if you want. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, his name is Whiskers.
That's so cute.
Okay. And do you know of anything in these other rooms besides the bad egg smell?
The room with the bad egg smell. Can I have more food?
Can you give us our rations?
Oh my gosh. There's a secret door in there.
What? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Where do we find the secret door?
It's on a wall. It's on one of the long walls. It's on a long wall. I don't know directions, but it's on a long wall, and it opens up secret door, and then beyond the secret door, there's another secret door. I've been there once, and I've seen it once, and that's it.
Do you want to come show us?
No.
Dang it.
No.
That maybe I forget because he's a rat. Okay.
I'll tell you. There's a secret door, and then beyond that secret door, there's a long room, and then a really long hallway, and then a normal room, and then a more hallway, and there's a secret door in the hallway. If you hit 3 rooms, you've gone too far.
Do you know how we find these secret doors?
If you hit the second set of 3 rooms, you've gone too far.
Do you know what the secret door looks like?
No, it's a secret.
Oh my god. But we're best friends, remember?
More food.
Hey.
I give him more food. I think all Megan, all I have a Jessica hears is sweet.
That is. But I can just feel the insult to my bones. It's a sister thing.
Yeah, the secret doors, you can't see them. They look like wall. So if you see wall, small chance it's a secret door.
Do we have to tap on it? How do we open it?
I don't know. I'm a rat. I don't open doors. I burrow.
You burrow? Okay.
You see that hole I just came out of? That's one of mine. It doesn't have doors.
That was a really nice hole, Mr. Whiskers.
No, that hole sucks.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a rat.
But that's because it's a small space and I'm claustrophobic.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
it gets bigger later on because otherwise I'd be too afraid to go much farther.
Okay. Is there anything we should be aware of behind these secret doors, like monsters or more scary people?
No. There's bad people here though. Like this lady with the face that I was gonna eat. She's pretty bad.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's no more people like this lady, so I got very distracted by your noises. Then I will say thank you for your time.
Yeah. Can I have more food?
Yeah, and I give them the remaining of that ration meal.
Oh my gosh. Oh, leftovers.
All right. Well, have a good day, Mr.
He
Whiskers.
starts dragging it back to his hole.
All right, guys. There's 3 secret doors that we
2
missed.
secret doors.
Oh yeah, if we go past 3 rooms, it's too far.
Past the second, if you reach the second set of 3 rooms, you've gone too far.
Man, so good that the DM's here to help translate my bad notes already. Let's go find these secret doors.
All
Man,
right.
it's a good thing we didn't
maybe-
throw your
Yeah,
shirt.
that's what I was about to say.
We can just probably stomp it on the ground, I guess.
Throw it on the body and burn that lady down.
Cook the body for the rat, I guess.
Yeah, more food for him. Good job, Whiskers.
Is that what you do?
As long as the rat's not there getting burned, then yes.
Yeah, no. Like, so if you want to burn the body, are you burning the body?
Sure, cremation's a thing.
Yeah, the rat stops and then kind of looks at you, and he was like, "I might have eaten that later."
Oh,
We
Oh well,
walk out.
thanks for the food, and he keeps dragging it back to his hovel.
Okay.
hey Poe, I have a question.
I hope I have an answer.
As you were talking to the rat, I felt pangs in my chest, in my heart, as if somebody stabbed me from behind. Do you know why?
Oh my gosh. Well, that flail looks really dangerous. Has anybody been messing with it?
No.
Maybe it's bad juju in the room. We got to get out of here.
Okay.
Armed with new knowledge about where to go next, we're gonna end it there for tonight.
All right.
Are we going
Well,
to
that went good.
rest?
No,
Oh dear.
no, you're not.
Okay.
What do you do when you're out of spell slots? What do you do when you're out of spell slots?
That was a good song. I like that one.
Thank you.
I don't know,
Take your
but you
chances
definitely
and
can't rest in a dungeon.
I mean,
I was gonna
Um,
nap
it's
next to the
exist.
fire.
And I was requested to do this earlier since we're not doing anything anymore.
Oh, okay.
According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small and its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyways, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
Wow.
I'm so happy right now.
I was told to read the B movie script with the auto tune
No.
voice.
Yes. And then Goofy
I'm
Times
gonna-
asked if you could clip it for him to watch later.
I will make sure that he gets a link to exactly this moment.
Amazing.
I don't remember the cadence of the announcer dude, so I'm like, whatever, I'll just read it.
Jerry
I'm so
Seinfeld.
happy you did that.
Perfect.
Wait, no, the announcer dude isn't Jerry Seinfeld at the beginning of the
was
movie.
it? Okay.
Was it Bob Saget?
I don't remember. I know it wasn't the actual bee saying it. I just know it wasn't. I don't remember who it was though.
It might have been an old British man, like somewhere along the lines of Patrick Stewart.
Something like that. I don't remember though.
Yeah. I'll have to find out. I've never actually seen the movie.
I haven't either.
You like jazz?
Ooh, group movie night.
I'm down.
We'll all just watch it.
I mean,
Well-
I can watch the B movie again. It's a great movie, guys.
We'll all get Twitch and then just we'll live chat our watching of the movie.
I mean, in another D&D group that I play with, I cheated on you guys. I'm sorry. They were all watching Cats.
Are you serious?
So, I mean, the B movie is a step up from Cats.
Hey, Hebs. How come I feel this pang in my chest as if somebody stabbed me from behind?
You know, we got a new mace, you see?
Everybody blames the flail now.
Everyone's
I
like,
keep
it's
going to the
Akil.
mace.
That sounds like a sequel to some movie. Akil and the Mace. It's like the newest Disney film.
And he just
All
keeps
right.
correcting everyone. It's a flail.
It's a flail.
It is flail.
Flail around. It's a flail.
I'm gonna flail it.
Have you ever flailed with mace before?
No.
Yeah, I mean, hurts everybody if you do that, though.
Yeah.
A lot
on
like some
that
of the
note,
statements
we're gonna
tonight.
go ahead and end our broadcast, but we thank everybody for being here. I thank you guys for being here as well. It was a super fun game, and I'm glad that we finally got to have another one. And fingers crossed that we see everyone next week.
Yes.
Yes.
You will see me next week. For sure.
Fantastic.
With our
Camera,
eyes, not just our ears.
have a good night.